English with Deck.
Okay, how is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing this morning? Oh, it's been a reasonable day. No complaints, Definitely got some sore legs from running this morning. The soreness kicked in around, what time are we? We're on 4 o'clock now. The soreness kicked in around 1ish, 12ish, 1ish. Anyway, last night, I finished teaching at 7:30. That never happens. That is a rarity right there. That is rare. 7:30 finish, pretty busy day as well. So I was like, yes, I'm going to make the most of my evening. 7:30 finish, eat some dinner at about 7:30, have a shower by 8, maybe just after. Basically, I'm good to relax by 8:30. Nice. The kids would have been in bed by 9 o'clock last night, so everything went smoothly. But for some reason, hang on, I'm sorry. The kids were in bed by 8:30 last night, actually, quite early. Both of them were pretty sleepy. So yeah, it came to just after 8:30. Kids were in bed. I was showered. I was fed. The night was open. Well, I thought to myself, I could, lounge about in front of the TV. I could read a book. I could do some podcasts. I could even just sleep, And what happened? Oh, what happened? Nothing. No, I'm joking. No, actually, it was quite good. Cleaned up the kitchen, did quite a bit of cleaning. Actually, I figured give my wife a bit of a rest, and then actually my eldest daughter woke up during the night, well, in the evening, should I say, at around 10:30ish. So she just needed putting down again. Putting down to sleep again, And yeah, it was a really nice, relaxing evening. In the end, I actually didn't watch any TV. I just lounged about in the kitchen after cleaning and putting my daughter to bed. I did end up getting a bit of a later night last night. It was about 11 by the time I fell asleep. But no, 11:30. Yes, 11:30 by the time I fell asleep. But wow, it felt nice to do nothing for a change. And it really got me thinking, what do we do to relax? Well, I don't know what you do, but I can tell you what I do. And, I think mentally resetting is so important. Maybe more so than physically resetting. Physically resting is easy. We literally don't really move much. We don't do any strenuous activity and we are physically resting. But to mentally reset, well, that's pretty tough, actually. Pretty hard to do. And for me, to mentally reset, well, what do I do? I'll tell you. I usually just try to avoid any screens. It's hard, I know, but just read a book, maybe read a novel, a light novel, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just relax with as little screen time as you can. Because I found, if I'm laying in bed on my phone, I will probably not fall asleep that quickly. But if I lie in bed with a book or a novel of some sort, I usually fall asleep pretty darn quickly. And if I've had a stressful day, well, what I tend to do, I jump in the shower straight away. As I work from home, no commute time, no time traveling, so I go downstairs, jump in the shower. I wash away the stress. It's like get rid of that tension, or at least I try to. And then after that, I feel a bit more rejuvenated. And then I sit down with a cup of tea. And then depending on the time, well, I either read a book, watch some TV, play on my phone for a bit, But at the end of the day, I make sure to do something which is not mentally taxing. And also, not stressful on the eyes. That is incredibly important. Because when our eyes are being used, our brain is being used. When our eyes are being stressed out or strained, well, our brain mirrors that. Goes without saying, but there you go. And anyway, I'm curious, how do you guys relax? How do you guys unwind after a hard day's work or a hard day studying even? Okay, and as always, I have 4 stupendous phrases right here, right now, just for you. Okay, number 1, I need to unwind. Number 2, I just zone out. Number 3, it helps me switch off. Number 4, I take a break from everything. Okay, and as always, let me put those together and see what I can come up with. As always, this is completely improvised, no planning to this part of the episode at all. So give me a second. Hey Dec, how do you unwind when you're really stressed out? Well, you know what I tend to do? I take a break from everything. If I feel like I need to unwind, I find it's best to just zone out. It really helps me switch off, especially before bed. Okay guys, and on that note, it is time to say bye-bye. Yes. Bye-bye, and I hope you are all having a great evening and a fantastic morning, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. Keep learning lots of English and have fun. Okay guys, see you in the next one. Bye now.